Well, hello there, and welcome to After Dark, where we can be grown-ups and you all are welcomed in.
It looked like the panel grew overnight. Also, we
Okay.
got a guest in the house.
Yeah.
We have a guest panelist tonight. Yeah.
Yes,
from
we do.
Cruise Vet Adventures. Welcome in. How are you doing today?
And guess what? Don't answer that yet. Don't answer it. It's not your turn. We all have turns. Wait.
Oh, I need a drink.
And then we got sound effects. Okay, let me tell you. The reason you see us all together is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I count me?
I
No,
believe you did, but you didn't count your bestie.
My bestie is sitting next to Eddie.
Right.
Okay.
no, she was. She's not right now. She's doing something else.
Well, is Pickles there?
Yes, of course.
You got to
Okay.
count pickles.
Got to count Pickles. So
Yep.
it's like 7 people. So
Pebbles too.
So we want to introduce Mike from
I don't know you
Cruise
know.
Vet. Let me tell you, he's going to go on the Prima as well. So see, I'm telling
There
you,
she is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pickles makes 7.
And
Okay.
Pebbles.
And Pebbles is not there.
I know Pebbles is around somewhere.
It's
Yeah,
not
right
your
over
turn.
there.
Nicola. It's not your
Right
turn.
over there.
It's not your turn. Shh. Okay, let me tell you. And then if you haven't seen Across the Waves from Wednesday, let me tell you, it was really well put together. They had graphics. And if you are a visual person like myself, you like graphics. And I loved graphics. And Alice's piece of it was for things that we knew about, like the Walgreens and all this other stuff. We knew about that. We knew about that.
Experienced that.
Yeah, we experienced that. Okay, now the usual suspects are, I don't know, they're still here. I don't know. This man right here with the hat, he's probably trying to put me in timeout. Mike, if my voice started moving, my mouth out, it's because Scott has put me in timeout where you can't hear me.
All right.
Now you can go ahead, Mike, and say what you want to say. I'm sorry. I'm the only one that talks first, and then take it away, man. And we
Per union contract.
oh yeah, and this is a union rep right here. He tells me what I can and cannot do. Oh,
Yep.
Lord. Okay, it's going to go off the rails. Welcome in, everybody. See, it's going off the rails.
3 minutes 45. That's good timing.
For it to go off the rails.
Yeah.
He tells, you know what Jeremy says? He says, only you and Scott are, or what is it?
Loose cannons.
We're loose cannons.
Yes.
You don't know what me and Scott.
I would say loose cannons.
Loose cannons. That's what you
Yes.
said. Loose cannons. And he and Eddie are the laid back, straight laced and all of this. Me and Scott, I don't know. So I don't know where you're gonna fit in, Mike. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna struggle on, try to find my little spot.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome into Go Live Together After Dark. We are your host and hostess. I am Jeremy.
I told you I wasn't telling you my name the other day.
Down below is Mike from Cruise Vet Adventures. We also have Eddie and Alice Lugo Studios, who has made it into the panel, and also the muster drill. Good evening, everybody.
Good
Good
evening.
evening, everybody.
Yes.
And if you are here for the replay, first of all, thank you for catching the replay, and let us know that you were here by typing in the word #replay. In between time and in the meantime, welcome in everybody who has made it into the chat. These nuts are in first in the house.
These
Good
nuts.
evening, Cruise Nuts.
These nuts.
Welcome to the darkest year of our adventures.
That's right.
These
That's
nuts.
right. We also got a member from the chat, Cruising on the High Seas and Travel has made it in. Hello.
Okay,
Rob,
let's see further. Rob and I are going to do a streaming together, and we just want y'all to be prepared for that
And be the first to know.
and be the first to know.
Yep.
yeah, I'm glad I heard streaming because I heard something else.
Stripping together.
Going live together.
Go stripping together.
Mike and Rihanna's Adventures have made it in. Good evening.
Good evening.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, that's right. It's not morning.
Our reinforcements have arrived from the north.
No, I decided that I'm not doing that for them.
Mm.
Okay. But I will do this for them.
There we go. That's a good one. Cruising with Keith. Good evening.
Oh,
What's up?
What's up, Keith?
Him and Scrow's Nest had a
Yes.
had a good show.
yes, they talked about a lot of things, like for people that needed assistance on
Mhm.
getting on the ship.
Eddie,
Yeah, only it's not FBI up there. I think it's like something stupid like CSTAT or something like that. Or whatever.
Mm.
The mother and daughter duo have made
Hey,
it in.
how you doing?
And let's see, Traveling with Tinkerbell says hello.
Hi,
Family,
Tinkerbell.
welcome to the night show.
Welcome.
Yes, Orange Cone Vlog says Jeremy goes bananas.
You don't have to read nothing tonight.
I mean, I probably could. Anybody got some cruise news? They can shoot me right quick.
I need a drink.
Mm.
Perhaps.
Hey, yeah.
And hey, we got a donation of fresh fruit in the evening time. Thank you for those pineapples, Scott
Mr.
McNeil.
Hammer, yes.
Yay.
Hey,
I like them cut up and in chunks.
Chunks,
Mm.
chunks of rings, Scott.
Mm. I like them in chunks.
Pineapple chunks or rings. What do you prefer?
He doesn't go.
Wait.
Like, yeah, whatever. Let's give me some.
Najima Brown has made it in. Good evening.
Hey,
Welcome.
Journeys with June and Brady. Hello and happy Friday night.
And happy birthday.
dessert.
Happy birthday. Marjorie, good evening.
Welcome to the darkest year of our adventures.
Right,
Yes.
right. That's
Yes.
facts right
Yes,
there.
Yes.
Traveling with Tinkerbell gave us a whole case of pineapples. Thank you so
Right.
much.
wow.
Okay, wow.
Yep, Nettie and JT says you wearing those glasses, Cheryl.
Hey.
Yep.
You see what color they are, right? They're red, green, and something.
Yeah.
yellow.
Yellow. Thank you.
Mhm.
Rainbow colors.
And we got a Facebook user in the house. Hi, fam. Love you all.
Love you too.
Oh, snap. We got Mama Cruising with Keith. Good evening, Nancy. How are you?
Good morning. I mean, it's afternoon. It's evening.
Hello.
Hello.
I would call it evening. Scott from Controversial Cruising has made it in. Hello. Welcome in.
Hello.
What's up?
The Bud Files have made it in. Hello.
Hello
Welcome in.
there.
Darkest year of our adventures.
Hey, bud.
Yep. And sadly, yes, Traveling with Tinkerbell, she says she misses the live show with the usual suspects.
I don't know which.
I don't know. I've been thinking about bringing it back on Saturday night. So
Oh, okay. That's what she's talking about.
Mm.
Oh, I'm never on there, but I thought that I was gonna have that one time tonight because I was so excited. Oh, I'm gonna go on Eddie's live and mess it up.
We got one of the usual suspects in the panel right now.
that's
Yes.
right.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Probably Saturday night after the Saturday stroll. I'm probably I'm thinking of doing it tomorrow night. So
Danny D, the spectacular supporter, has made it in. Good evening.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Trouble Danny. Danny's here.
And
Trouble Danny.
Rob, why do you say hashtag replay? You're already here. I get confused when you do things that I don't understand.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, that goes into the comments section.
Oh God, I get so
Oh my
confused.
Lord.
Right.
Mm.
Ay ay ay.
Hello, it's Marjorie.
Yeah. Marjorie's in the chat. Good evening.
Yes.
Hello.
Mm.
I don't know. That sounded real sexy.
And yes, Danny D.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Didn't he sound? Yeah.
And
Hello.
Danny D says, "Oh my, that would be a scary stream. Cheryl and Rob going streaking."
See, yeah.
Right.
Me? That's what I heard too. So
Oh snap! Somebody.
Okay,
got-
but listen, that cruise has nothing to do with Taylor Swift at all. It's this I have a voodoo doll for this travel agency somewhere back here. I stick pins in it from time to time or whatever, right? It's called Marvelous Mouse or something like that or whatever, right? And they are organizing a cruise that they are theming, and somehow they got on like national news about it, but they are theming it around Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift has nothing to do with it. She's not affiliated. She will not be on the sailing, and and it's a total,
Fabrication.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we got for the
Okay, but hang on. Matthew Whittington has made it in. Good evening.
Yes, this is After Dark. And let me tell you, Marjorie, Cheryl, is the mustard drill the same person as Scott McNeil?
No.
It could be.
No,
It could be.
I have never met more. Until I joined this community, I thought I was the only Scott on earth. I had never met another Scott ever. Right now, I've met a couple of Mikes in my life, right?
Mhm.
My lifetime, right? But I've never met so many Mikes as I've met in this community as well, right? This community is filled with Mikes and Scotts.
That's it.
We are under compliance.
And somebody got a super chat, but unfortunately, I am not presenting this evening. So if
I don't have it, or I would totally do it.
Can you sing for us then?
no, I think that's up to us.
Can you
How's it go? How's it go? Let me think about it. Right?
Okay, wait a minute.
We got a super chat from you and you.
You. And thank you.
Thank you.
See? Yeah, it worked. Cause wait, he's messing up again.
Oh no, I was going to rock with that.
Mm.
Scrow's Nest has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
We just got through talking about him.
What's up?
Yep.
Just got through talking about you, Scrow's Nest. And happy birthday to you.
There, right here.
Mm,
Jeremy.
Everybody's having a birthday. Everybody's getting older.
I know, right? Mike and Rihanna's Adventure says hashtag butter toast with pineapples for Scott.
Mm.
There we go.
You know what that is?
A message from the government of Canada.
Yes.
Mm.
Ouch.
Mm.
Ouch.
OCV says hashtag live, not Memorex. I know
Right,
that's right.
This is it.
Cruiser McKee says if I went streaking, people would think a whale left SeaWorld.
You're not that big. Stop it.
Banana.
Bananas.
Oh my Lord.
Yep. Okay. There is some
He said,
pineapple recipes
yeah.
in the chat. Thank you for those, Matthew.
And he is from New Orleans.
Okay, well, that'll work.
He said that when we were saying all those things about New Orleans, he said, but I'm from New Orleans, made me feel bad.
Yep. And a fried pineapple.
Raw chicken.
I think I like those menus with pineapple. Those recipes.
Mhm.
Oh, snap. Together We Travel has made it in. Good
Good
evening.
morning.
Hi.
It's evening. Mm.
Okay, here we go. Nancy asked a question. Does Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas have solo cabins? I'm trying to go in February.
Mm.
Yeah. So anything from Voyager up. So there's limited, very limited, like 10 cabins out of, like a ship that holds like 5,000 people, and there's like 10, 15 cabins tops, right? On a Voyager class and a Freedom class ship, there's only 5 solo cabins.
Symphony is Oasis, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a lot more solo cabins?
No, there's 15 tops.
Wow.
Mm.
They don't want solo cabins. They do not want solo cabins. Like on a Quantum class, they've gone as far as to create like solo balcony cabins, and they're funny. They look like a little dollhouse with a balcony, right? Like they're these like tiny little miniaturized cabins
Mm.
with a balcony, and they kind of sandwiched them in between 2 normal balconies. But again, they only have like 10 of them. That's it. So like those cruise lines do not want solo cabins because they don't want to have to waive the single supplement.
Yeah.
The flip side of that is that I have looked at cabin or ships and sailings that have solo cabins on them. When I look at what it would cost me to stay in an interior, which is what most solo cabins are interiors. If I would stay in an interior and pay the single supplement, meaning I would pay for 2 people, but be a single person on that, that would usually be cheaper than what they're advertising the actual solo cabin to be, which is supposed to be without a single supplement. Because again, they're not really interested in doing that. Like it doesn't make financial sense for them to do that. So,
Yep. And okay, we got the Z Show Cruise Fund who has made it in. Good evening, content creators. Happy TGIF from the home of the world champion Texas Rangers and the greatest state of American history, the Lone Star State of
Texas.
That's right, baby.
Nancy, by the way, the Master Drill, Scott and Jeremy, they're both TAs, travel agents. So if you need more info to get a cabin or something, you could get in touch with them, okay?
And don't forget, next year, 2024, in October, we're all going on the 2.0 Boost Cruise. And please get in contact with Bruce from Ocean to Ocean.
I'm glad you're here to tell us these things.
And Carnival Cruise Addicts has made it in. Good evening. Hello.
Hey.
What's up?
And Together We Travel says, are you familiar with the Moody Gardens Hotel in Galveston? If so, your thoughts. Cruising is fun.
no, they know nothing about Moody Gardens at all. In fact, they can't even practically see it from where they live.
Let me tell you, it's right there at our back door. And yes,
we're looking at it.
We're looking at it. And they are now decorating for Christmas in the park. And our whole backyard is going to be
Christmas lights
lit up.
Yep.
Nice. You know, just in fact, we'll show you that when they get through.
Yeah.
They'll have the train and all. It's just a
We might make it over there and vlog that lobby.
It's
That's what we need to do.
Oh yeah, the
Is
lobby.
go vlog that lobby because the lobby will blow your mind.
It's like
You'll be mesmerized.
for the holiday rates. It's like close to $300 a night.
$300 or $400 a night.
But
yeah.
it's worth it. Yes, it is. It's the rooms are big
Yeah.
and beautiful. You know, they're worth it.
Yep.
You can go into the ice palace and slide down ice, an ice slide. They provide you with the jackets and you put their jackets on because it's all cold.
That's not something I would recommend for Mr. Drill over here, though.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. He wouldn't do it.
The butterfly. Okay, we have a rainforest pyramid and another pyramid too.
Yeah,
the butterfly
Uh-huh.
that you would like because they have to have it warm in there.
Yeah. But in the ice palace, you can't go in there.
No.
I wouldn't suggest, but I love it. It feels good.
Oh snap! Carmen for the win. Carmen has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
Welcome in.
Okay.
Hola, hola, hola.
And we are all caught up in the chat. So we have some news to tell the viewers. There are almost 30 of you in here. First of all, thank you for catching the show tonight. We have an announcement that we would like to make. We are all booked on the Norwegian Prima. And
everybody you see here.
Everybody you see on the screen here is booked.
4, 5, 6, 7.
And
no, I counted myself twice.
And we are ready to go. Let me tell you, we are so ready to go.
I'm the paparazzi because I'm going to take. Well, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to throw Mike under the bus. Mike, I'm the paparazzi, and I will be following you around, taking all kinds of shots and videos of whatever you're doing.
Yep.
Whether you're getting dressed in the mornings or getting undressed at night, I will be there.
It might get you a strike from YouTube. I don't know. So you gotta be careful.
Wait.
we gotta make sure that he's the peer runner.
Oh, okay. We
Okay.
can do that.
Make sure that we make him run.
Yep. If we hang out with Scott, we might be.
That's not nice.
Because
Where
Scott
are we going again?
Scott doesn't like to come back
Costa
top.
Maya,
You know, he doesn't-
Morton, Belize, and Cosmo.
Yep.
yeah. So
I'm thinking another trip to Paradise Beach for
I'm in for it.
That sounds good.
yeah.
Down for that.
All
But
right,
you know,
cool.
we leave early because we don't like to be peer runners.
Well, yeah. I
We're
don't
not
blame
going to be there until they close down.
We have a ship to catch.
right.
you.
So, and I
Especially-
just wanted to let you know that I gave up the very first ever the chance to be part of history.
Mm.
Okay, of being on the very first ship to ever sail from New York to Mexico
Mm.
to be part of an even bigger historical event.
Right. This one.
Okay, the first time that the entire Go Live cast or
Whatever you want to do.
go to sea together, right?
Right.
So,
And so here we are.
yeah. So, and then in turn, because MSC offers you the opportunity of one free cruise change, I was able to actually move that sailing that I gave up for the sailing on the Prima to a sailing in April on the MSC Divina
Mm.
from Miami. And my wife will be joining me on that because
Check that out.
that's anniversary time for us.
Hey, nice.
Right?
Awesome.
So, and we are actually going to be sailing from Miami to Ocho Rios, Jamaica, which I've never been to before. I've been to Falmouth, I've been to Montego Bay, but I've never been to Ocho Rios. So
Me
we're going to
either.
Ocho Rios. We're going to Aruba. So it'll only be my second time in Aruba. The first time I was in Aruba, I took a tour. It was all the way over on the far side of the island. I did not get to explore the port side of Aruba, so I'm going to do that this time around. Then we are going to Cartagena, Colombia.
Wow.
Then after that, we are going to Panama,
Mm.
then Costa Rica, then a day at sea, then Roatan, Honduras, another day at sea, and then back to Miami. So for a total
Holy
of
nice.
11 nights, 12 days.
It's a nice.
So-
A very nice.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
so it's going to be even a better cruise, I think, than Mexico from New York as far as the itinerary goes. The only, like I said, the only place I've been on that entire itinerary is Roatan and Aruba. I've not been to any of the other places, so I'm really looking forward to that as well.
There you go.
Awesome.
There is a question. Mike and Rihanna's Adventure says, who will win on the racetrack against Eddie?
Whatever you're asking, the answer is I'm amazing.
I guess who is the lightest weight of us all?
Mm.
Because those are electric those are electric go-karts, right?
Lightweight right there.
I'm assuming that the lightest person is going to win.
Yep.
I'm not sure.
Yep.
I
You-
might.
you're all about the same type of body. But
I don't know.
think,
As many cruises as I'm going on between now and then, I might not be in that. I might not be there, right? I might be like second or third.
Yep.
Mm.
Either that or the spouse of the person who bumps Alice out of the way whenever she's got the little laser gun that makes the go-kart go faster.
Mm.
I mean, he's a plaque holder for a reason. I'm just saying he couldn't have did
Yeah.
it without
He
the
couldn't have
help.
did it without
He couldn't have
Alice.
did it without Alice.
So
Nope.
that's the secret.
Yeah,
Yep.
you gotta have your spouse over there to push the button.
99999.
Mm.
Ah.
That's right. You think you're the king? I'm the king.
Eo, eo, eo.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oi, oi, oi.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop you all out. Watch. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You ever stop to think that maybe you're being mean?
And then Orange Cone Vlog says if he is late and of French descent, he would be a Pierre runner.
A Pierre.
Yes.
Touche.
No, Boucher is not going to be a pier runner at all.
No.
That's why we
We
call him
leave the excursions early.
early. Yes, we did book an excursion outside of the cruise line, and it was Paradise Beach. We did not regret a single moment, but we didn't want to be pier runners. Plus, we had a little more shopping to do in Cozumel. So we call Scott from the cab, and he's like, "Man, it's super early. Where you guys going?"
As soon as you guys called me, I looked at Beth. I was like, "They're in the cab already because they're terrified of being pier."
Yes.
You got to do it for the content.
Yeah.
No.
Anything can happen is what they
Anything.
say.
Yeah, and we wanted
So
to get back.
we wanted to make sure we had hours left whenever that anything did happen. That one's cool.
Oh God. Mm. Mm.
I love
And,
that.
Nancy's behind you, Scott, for the win.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Oh, by the way, I told everybody before, like the Flying Scotsman, right? Like I'm hoping, I was hoping to one day get a picture with him that we don't have masks on. This is our picture with masks on,
Oh, nice.
Tim. So I guess that's not going to ever happen again.
No.
And then Orange Cone Vlog says Mike is Ricky Bobby.
Mm.
Oh,
Up first, last.
Susanna Morion, proud single mom, welcome in.
Welcome in.
good evening. Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome in. This is our After Dark show. And we are visitors. Me and Alice, we're visitors. So anything that you think is inappropriate, it's all on the men.
Gee, thanks for throwing me under the bus.
I know, right?
Mm.
We got our regular audience in here. So yeah.
Mm.
Oh, and yeah, there were 2 sets of pier runners leaving Cozumel on the Booze cruise. Unfortunately, I did not get them.
I didn't even.
did.
I
I
was.
put it out soon.
But I did get the Valor passing in the night because
Yes.
of her.
Ah, nice.
Yes.
I
Because
saw
of her.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah, and the way that happened was at dinner. It was SCT.
It was Greg, yeah.
Greg, told us at dinner that at a certain time at night, the Valor will be coming down going out
As we're coming in.
as we're coming in.
Yep.
My gray cells didn't register. So because I walk around with the windows, the cabin windows open, and I was up piddling, and all of a sudden,
Strigging.
all of a sudden I looked and I saw lights and I said, "Oh my God, it's a UFO."
It's a UFO. Babe. He exploded. Babe, it's a
Wake up.
UFO outside. And she's like, "Oh no, that's the Valor. Grab the camera."
And I started ducking down because I didn't have any clothes on.
Times were all the way open.
I'm talking about the balcony was just, look, y'all, look. It was horrible.
And there went the Valor. It was in our
Nookie.
Yeah,
Me. Take me. Take me.
it was horrible. It was horrible.
It was.
To your
That
worst.
was a good shot, though. That was a good shot, though.
So when you're on the Mississippi, going back to New Orleans, just know, keep your blinds closed.
Good tip.
Yeah,
And run the camera on the other side of the blinds because you'll
Yeah,
get a
get a
real
good
good
shot.
shot of the Glory of the Valor passing by.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like whenever I'm at sea and I see a ship out, I always go and look to see what ship it is. And when I was on the Wonder the week before you guys got on the Glory, we actually did pass the Glory on its way back to pick you guys up.
Nice.
Mm,
Wow.
Cool.
yeah.
And let's see. Jeremy, question. Can you see the launch in Boca Chica from your area?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Sending something up in space.
No, we're in Galveston.
No,
They don't
what?
say nothing up in space on Galveston.
Oh,
No,
okay.
we're not in
barely
Cape
have-
Canaveral.
No, we barely have a not NASA either. Not the one.
I would say Mission Control is in Houston, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's in Clear Lake though. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not anywhere close.
They don't send anything up from there. That's just where Mission Control is.
Yeah.
No,
Ross, they live in a made-up island land that Texas decided to
But
take
you can
over.
only get to from boat,
yeah.
Yeah.
which makes it really hard to get
No.
supplies over there. So they had to close up the Church's Chicken.
Yeah.
No.
They closed up the church's
That's-
chicken.
that's-
They
They
closed
couldn't get
up a
the
lot
chicken
of
across. They
They
couldn't
did.
get the chicken
They
across the
closed-
water.
They closed the Church's Chicken,
Yeah.
but we do have 2 bridges and a ferry that
No
comes
tunnels.
onto the island.
Mhm.
No
That's
tunnel.
it. No tunnel. And we have dolphins. We have lots and lots of dolphins.
Yep. Cruising on the high seas and travel says reports are a young man took his life well on the Glory.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's very true.
Yep. And a crewman jumped overboard from the MSC Seascape as well, kind of around the same time. So it's been happening more and more. It's anybody's guess why. You know, it seems to me that it's, you know, it's one of the worst things, you know. I mean, I can't imagine going on a cruise and there being anything that would move me to want to do that. So
Okay, but I have this to say about the Glory.
except for maybe Guy's Burgers.
Oh yeah. Okay, but about the Glory. We had a balcony,
Mhm.
and we, like Scott told us, to stay out there on the balcony. Okay, here's the deal. Actually, on the Glory, you could get over the thing.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay,
Yeah.
the rail. Thank you. Because on other ships, you cannot. On other ships, you cannot. Let me tell you. On other ships, you have to make a effort to get over and jump. But on the Glory, because I said it to you, I
Mhm.
said, wow, you can actually jump over the balcony because there's no lower deck to catch you.
Right.
You know, you just, when you get over, you're going over. You
Yep.
know, there's, and I even asked Jeremy, I said, Jeremy, you feel like jumping? I did.
Do it for the blog.
Yeah, right. It's right here, the gray cells.
No, I don't want to be banned for life. Then I'll have to go to another cruise line to get content.
Yeah, bro.
Well, many Christmas I could tell you to come over to.
We talked about this on our morning show, right?
Mhm.
And I don't know for those of you who didn't see it on the morning show or whatever, but it's a pretty hot topic. And I know that we wanted to talk a little bit about it in our After Dark show as well. So we're not going to probably spend a lot of time on it because we're already like, half into the show or whatever. But
Right.
anyway, I have a video here or like a news broadcast I want to show everybody, right? So, and then we can come back and maybe like have some comments about it or whatever here. But
Okay. Let's
so
do it.
I'm going to share this window here and play it. Maybe.
Oh, local news in Miami.
Stepping aboard any Carnival cruise ship
Banned for life.
because that she tried to bring CBD gummies on board. It happened at Port Miami last August.
And while CBD products are readily available and legal, Local 10 investigator Jeff Wines here tells you what you need to know before boarding and what happened to this nurse and her family.
So I really didn't think much of it at all. So I had 4 people surrounding me, and I'm really not sure what my offense is. The way that they treated me was like a criminal.
Belinda Van Veldhuizen has been on so many cruises, she actually has priority boarding. She tells us she was pulled from this line when a Carnival cruise security guard spotted this bag of CBD gummies in her backpack, which she says she bought legally.
I had a little bit of trouble sleeping, so it was just kind of to make sure that I could sleep on the trip.
Belinda's planned to celebrate her 21st anniversary and her son's senior year in high school on board Carnival's Horizon, but she never made it on board. This church-going nurse practitioner who doesn't even have a parking ticket says she was into an area away from her family and claims she was interrogated by Carnival security and police at Port Miami.
I sat there for about 2.5 hours, really not sure what was going to happen. Yeah, I just thought it was one of those situations where, oh shoot, I left a bottle of water in my backpack. You got to throw it away, kind of thing that happens at, like the TSA. And
While some states ban it, CBD is available all over the place and not illegal in Florida. In 2018, Congress legalized it as long as it has 0.3% or less THC. Melissa's gummies had less than 0.01%. THC is the major psychoactive component found in marijuana, but all major cruise lines ban CBD, and Melinda was told she was not allowed to get on.
the captain asked me multiple times, if I had a marijuana card or if I had any sort of diagnosis that I needed it. And so I said, it's not THC, it's hemp derived. Are you sure that this is illegal? And he says, yeah.
Her family decided they would not cruise without her. A statement to Local 10 News, a Carnival spokesperson says, quote, "We are sorry this guest and her family are unhappy with the outcome of their vacation plans, but we are following federal law under which CBD is defined as a controlled substance." That spokesperson says there are warnings at the port that CBD is listed as a prohibited item on their website.
Whoa.
Carnival has now sent Melinda this letter banning her from any of their ships for life.
We believe it's false imprisonment what they did to her because they had no right to hold her. CBD is not marijuana. And if you look at the specific rules and conditions that you agree to when you sail, it specifically says marijuana derivatives, and all illegally controlled substances are prohibited. And what my client had was none of those things.
Melissa has hired an attorney, says she's out 10 grand.
It's everywhere, and there's a lot of confusion.
Alberto Augustin is a toxicologist, a psychopharmacologist, and is a legal expert on the issues surrounding CBD.
CBD does not have any psychoactive components. CBD, correctly manufactured and obtained, is not derived from marijuana, and it's derived from the hemp component of the plant.
But in the end, it is Carnival's ship and Carnival's rules. It's the public's perception of CBD and those rules, which is making this anything but smooth sailing.
Out of all the cases that I take, this one just was specifically outrageous.
It was pretty traumatizing, especially for me, because of the way that they treated me and then the way they didn't treat my family when they kicked us out.
Jeff Wines here, Local 10 News.
Wow. Well, that's really in depth because let me tell you, I know it's Scott's turn to talk, but my in-laws, unbeknownst to me, because, well, you'll see this, Mike, going through the gangway and all of this, I'm in a wheelchair because it's, all of that. And I complain about my knees and my legs, and I wear a cane. I don't wear it, but I use it. So Scott will tell you, thinks I don't need one, but I do. But here it is. My in-laws came last week to cook their son some food because they know I'm not cooking. So they cooked so much. So this is what they left me. They left me a lot of stuff.
On strike until
fiber, this, and this I haven't tried. But this right here, this MSM, this really works on my legs. But this right here, and I didn't know what CBD was until Scott said it yesterday on the show. This right here has 900 milligrams of CBD. I would have taken this on the ship, unbeknownst, not know that it's against the rules. I'm thinking I'm taking some stuff to rub on my legs, and here I am, got, what is that stuff people call contraband? I have contraband in my house.
According to Carnival.
Yeah, but I mean, because you wouldn't think it's not marijuana.
Exactly.
Correct. Right.
And
but why not just tell her It's not allowed on the ship. You need to dispose of it.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
Jeremy
made that. Yeah, Jeremy made that point. Like if you are smuggling, or not smuggling, but if you have like other things that aren't allowed, like a power strip or a curling, not a curling iron, but like hair dryer, something like that, or whatever. An iron, right? They just take it from you and they let you sail.
Yeah.
Right.
But in this case, not only did they not just take it from her, but she's banned for life now.
Banned for life. Yeah.
Something else to the story then for that to be that hard.
Yep.
Yeah,
There has to be
that's
something
horrible.
That's
That's horrible.
I mean, even people that try to sneak alcohol onto the ship, okay, they let them pass.
Yeah.
And then here in Texas, they're pushing it down your throat for the whole cruise. Look, you can buy all of this alcohol and tobacco. Well, guess who wants a piece of it whenever you come back home? The TABC.
That's right.
Is there to tax you whenever you come back to Galveston with your contraband that you bought abroad. So it's like, they could have confiscated it and let them sail.
Yeah.
Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because it's no different than trying to deliberately in a rum runner sneak alcohol onto a ship. It's no different.
Yeah.
Okay. This stuff was in her purse. She wasn't trying to hide it. She wasn't trying to put it in the checked luggage or whatever. And I do think
And
that they
I
was
wouldn't
wrong
have
for
hid
that.
it. It would have been in my medicine bag.
Yeah.
Right.
All of this would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, I think the lifetime ban, that's a little bit.
That's a little rough.
That's a little bit much. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess confiscated if they had to put her off the ship. I mean, I don't know that I'm not necessarily saying I agree with that either, but
Right.
you would have thought, a lifetime ban though seems a little bit
Yeah.
harsh.
Yeah.
Especially
Journey-
for a VIFP person.
Yeah, Journeys with June. Yeah, and she had priority status, which Scott pointed that out on the pre-show. It sounded like she had a cruise before with them, and
she was
loyal.
and she was
Like
comfortable.
the original article that I read on our morning show said that she was a member of the VIFP program with priority status, which means she was at least platinum.
At least. And Journeys with June and Brady says they made an example out of her. I do feel they should refund her.
They're not going to refund her.
No refunds.
Mm-mm.
A Moonsey channel has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh,
Let's
man. Yeah, man.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
So what have you been drinking?
There was something in that shot glass right there. I'm
Here,
not-
This is all I have to say.
It
about
wasn't
that.
CBD.
Right? A clear transmission, right? It's after dark, man.
Yeah, don't worry. It wasn't CBD, though.
No, it wasn't CBD.
Nancy says, are all ships like this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Unfortunately.
They
So now, like
allow
this article didn't talk about it, but another article mentioned that even if it was legal on a federal level, one of the ports that this ship was going to, it apparently isn't legal.
Right.
So Carnival said that they still would have exercised the same policy even if it had been. So in my opinion, that's clearly Carnival deliberately going to wherever it has to go so that it can have this policy. And again, it's their, like the guy said it, like the reporter said, it's their ship. They can do what they want, but at the same time, then I think that you should just own it, and you should just and not be looking for excuses to blame other people. But that is the name of the game with cruise lines. It's always somebody else's fault, never theirs.
Yeah, I mean the legality of it, it's kind of neither here nor there because they restrict other things that, like a surge protector is not illegal, but
Right.
they banned it.
Yeah.
And so
Right. Now, Ross says here federally it'll never be legal, but that's just it though, right? Federally, CBD of 0.3 or less is legal. Federally. Congress made it legal. So
But I rubbed my knee.
Hers was less than that. Hers was less than that. So yeah.
And how would I have known?
Yep.
The only other thing I would say is
I
that
never would have known.
CBD that she had the melatonin in it.
Mm-hmm.
The melatonin, from what I
Help
know,
you sleep.
it makes you drowsy.
Yeah.
And
Right.
that, and I'm like I said, I'm not justifying the lifetime ban at all, but
Right.
maybe
What I'm
that-
saying is like in the letter, I read the letter where it just said, it's not federally legal, right? But that's just it, though. It is federal. What she had was federally legal because it was less than that. So then Carnival took it a step further and said, "Oh, but one of the ports that the ship was visiting, it wasn't legal. So then that's our out on it, right?" So it clearly shows that Carnival is, But like I said, in my opinion, then Carnival shouldn't be looking to blame other people. Like in that case, the island they were visiting, right? Carnival should just say, "Hey, it's our ship," and that's the end of it. But that's not what they're saying. And then you have to ask yourself, why aren't they just saying that? Because after all, they've written the book on how to, thumb their nose up at liability.
Yep. And Journeys.
No, go ahead.
Journeys with June and Brady says it's illegal in Jamaica, but readily available.
Yeah. It's illegal in Pennsylvania, but readily available.
Readily available.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know about
Same
it,
thing
yeah.
with Texas.
Oh, Texas, yeah. Baby.
I mean, this is Galveston. You
We are surrounded. Pennsylvania is surrounded by states where it is legal even for recreational use. Ohio just made it legal this month. They just made it recreationally legal. Maryland, it's recreationally legal, and
New York
and New Jersey and New Jersey. So
my granddaughter, when we go up there, we were just up there in June. They got a big bus like thing where you can buy it, and people are standing out smoking. I said, Lord Jesus, I'm gonna be hungry in a minute.
But let's see, Eddie, where are we going today? What port?
Well, I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
It is the port of Mobile, Alabama.
Oh,
Okay,
snap.
yes.
I could drive that one.
Okay,
let
come
me
on,
hear
let's do
some
it.
good stuff.
I've sailed that boat before.
Nice.
Let's get him in solo, Scott.
The Port of Mobile is a deep water port in Mobile, Alabama, United States.
my hands are busy right now, man.
It is the only deep water port in Alabama. It was ranked by the United States Army Corps of Engineers as the 9th largest port by tonnage in the nation during 2014, with a trade volume of 64.3 million tons. This ranking had increased from 12 largest during 2010, with a trade volume of 55 million tons, an increase of 19.1%. The Port of Mobile is the largest break bulk forest product port in the United States, and the Alabama State Ports Authority's McDuffie Terminal is one of the largest coal terminals in the United States and largest import coal terminal. The port was the 4th largest exporter of coal during 2012, with the majority exported to metallurgical processes, where they do process with metals. The largest shares of coal export from Mobile went to Europe and South America. The Alabama State Port Authority announced that in 2010, that $360 million would be spent over the following 5 years to improve infrastructure at the port. Improvements included land acquisition, new rail and intermodal yards, cargo terminal improvements, and enhancements to improve servicing of deepwater oil and gas field vessels and equipment. Since 2000, the Port Authority has undergone nearly $500 million in capital improvements and expansion projects to serve containerized bulk and break bulk commodities. Improvements include a new rail ferry terminal, a steel terminal to service the $4.6 billion steel facility in Calvert, Alabama, new warehousing, a new container terminal, and expansions at the McDuffie coal terminal. The Port of Mobile has an estimated statewide economic impact approaching $8 billion annually in 2010. In 2022, a state of retiring U.S. Senator Richard Shelby was unveiled at the port as Senator Shelby steered millions of dollars in federal money to the Port of dredging and whitening. And finally, Carnival Cruise Lines has been operating cruises automobile since 2001 with a Holiday class cruise ship. In 2003, a Carnival Holiday was positioned at the port. The city has attempted to grab more cruise lines to place a ship at the port. Carnival left Mobile in 2011 due to rising fuel costs and the inability to raise prices. Carnival Fantasy was positioned in 2016 to do year-round cruises and adventurous cruises, and in January 2022, the Carnival Fascination will replace the Fantasy, offering more year-round cruises out of Mobile. And there you go.
That'll work.
Awesome.
Yeah. You know what? I want to go out of Mobile because you know why? I saw either SCT, I think it was SCT, that went out of Mobile, and I really want to go out of Mobile.
Yeah,
I really want to go out of both Jacksonville and Mobile. And when they had announced that they weren't, they were pulling out of Mobile, I was really bummed about it. But again, then very excited to find out they were going back. So
yes.
So I definitely want to go out of Jacksonville as well. So.
And let me tell you why we were,
know,
we were laughing.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, no, I'm not. I'm
Mike.
Go ahead, Mike.
Well, I was just gonna say the cruise terminal there is really, it's small, but basically you just have the parking garage and you park and you just go downstairs and then boom, you're just like right inside the terminal. You don't got to wait for shuttles or nothing.
Sounds
Nothing
like New Orleans.
Nothing is smaller than Norfolk.
Oh, he hates Norfolk. If anybody in the chat, if you want to see something very funny,
yes,
go see the Mustard Drills vlog of Norfolk.
Yep. Oh my God, OMG, never again.
Yeah.
Carnival Magic, right? And it's actually about Norfolk and not Carnival Magic, but it'll say Carnival Magic at the top and then says OMG, never again, right? And it's from not this past June, but the June before, right? So is that June 2022, right? So absolute nightmare experience, the worst ever. I would not sail from Norfolk for $10,000 of onboard credit.
Wow.
Damn. And I believe the Carnival Spirit is coming back to Mobile. And Miss Bonfire Travelers will be cruising out of Mobile next year in October 2024 also. That's why they are going out of Mobile instead of with us in Tampa cruise with the Paradise. So that's how I found out that the Spirit's going back there to Mobile now. And they're about 5 hours from us where we are. So it's a nice quick drive also.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, Marjorie, yes, don't be scared. I'm not taking, my in-laws left this medicine for my legs. I'm not taking this. I got really pills and I take my pills in a little pill container. But what else I was going to say? Eddie, let me tell you, I know you're going to tell us about the Paradise in a minute, but let me tell you about this. There's this guy, and I will send it to you. He just got off of the Paradise from the dry dock.
After the dry dock.
Yes. And he just came across my granddaughter's feed, and I said, well, let me watch this. And guess what? It is nice. It is like, and he said it, and he's got like 3 point something subscribers. And he did just a quick view of the ship. And he said, let me tell you what it reminds me of. It reminds me of the Lexor in Las Vegas. And he said, that's a good thing. He said, I'm not saying anything bad about this. Mm-hmm. He said, I never sailed on the Paradise before the dry dock, but I'm on it. I'm the first cruise out. And he loves it. He loves it. And I was going to send it to the chat, but I don't know. I got sidetracked.
Yep.
What happened?
I'll tell you what, Rob. I would sail from Norfolk if I was sailing with you. How about that? Right?
Oh, is that what Rob said?
I don't know. Lynn Italy has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
Buonasera.
Marijuana.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, too, right? I've been sailing for a long time. I've been sailing from when they used to put the chocolate on your pillow. And
Yes, I remember that.
I'm very nostalgic about the good old days of cruising, right? And one of the reasons why I want to sail from Jacksonville is that is where the Elation sails from.
Mm.
And I really want to sail the Elation. It's one of the last ships left from that era. And, you know, again, like when I'm on a Spirit class ship, like Legend or Pride, it's just so ornate, and it's the decor and everything just absolutely screams good old days of cruising. You know, when they would not let you in the MDR without a jacket.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
Emily has made it into the chat. Hello, welcome in.
Welcome in.
And let's see. I believe we are still caught up in the chat. Yes, we are, which means that it is now time for Eddie and Alice, since you are both here, to let us know of these upcoming secret cruises that you've been keeping from everybody.
Take it, Eddie.
October 28, 2024, leaving out of Tampa on the Carnival Paradise. We're going to be on a 6-day cruise, leaving from Tampa to Key West, Montego Bay, and Grand Cayman. If you want any information and cabins, please do so by contacting Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com. Come along. Traveling with Tinkerbell will be there, and they're going to be taking care of the Solar Pool. House of X will be there also, taking care of Elegant Night. Cruise Nuts will be there. All of us, except for Mike, not yet, but you never know. He might, at the last minute, he might end up coming along too. But Scott, the Master Trail will be there. Jeremy and Cheryl, Cruise Adventures will be there. I'll be there. Alice will be there. Bruce with Cindy will be there. Cruising with Tinkerbell will be there. Mike and Rihanna's first cruise, they are definitely going to be there. And definitely going to be, they are in charge of our Facebook group where you can find out all the advertisement and activities that we'll be doing. And Muncie channel will be there too. So come on along. The sooner, the better. Check out this video.
Booze Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Out of Tampa, Florida. Port of Calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island, Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Come join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
And after that, January 26th, 2025, I almost made a boo-boo here.
Bananas.
Banana in pineapples. We are going to be going on the NCL Viva, a brand new ship, January 26th, 2025, leaving out of Puerto Rico, baby, on a 7-day cruise, 8 ports. Why 8 ports? Because we're living out of San Juan. Yes, baby, San Juan. We're going to hit the ABC Islands, Aruba, Bonaire, Curaçao, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, St. Lucia, and St. Kitts. And guess what? We're going back to Puerto Rico on an Alice Lugo Studios cruise, and me, of course.
Just Eddie.
I just gotta go there. I just gotta be there. Besides, it's my 60th birthday, and we'll be celebrating a hell of a good time. So, so far, I know that Tinkerbell is interested in going, and I'm giving out numbers, and I hope everybody will be settled also. And please get in touch with Mr. Bruce again to get your cabin on this one also. So the sooner, the better. Play.
Caribbean Conquest 2025. Hosted by Eddie and Alice Lugo Studios, out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. A aboard the Norwegian Viva. Ports of call: Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, St. Lucia, St. Kitts. Come join us for this great cruise. January 26th, February 2nd, 2025. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
And we're going to have a guest also in the 2.0. Mr. Ross from Orange County Blog will be there too.
Yes.
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 Yeah, I saw that down in the chat. Jennifer from Embarkation Nation has made it in. Hello.
What's up?
Yes, Jennifer, they're great ports. Yes.
Very
Yes,
good
yes,
point.
yes, yes.
Absolutely.
Hopefully you can make it too.
Yep, there you go. January 26, 2025. And the other one is October 28.
See, that's what threw me off with the whole Prima thing, right? How can it be the same date?
Well, the Prima leaves on a Friday.
Yeah, but it's January 26th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In the same date also, yeah.
Right. That's why, that's why I was like, wait a minute, right? Like, I wasn't even thinking about it because I thought, no, that's not till 2025. Like, for me, right? Cruising is like dog years for me, right? So if I'm not leaving on a cruise in 2 days from now, it's a year.
It's a year. I'm like that. I am.
Yep.
Mercy.
Years, yes. Yes, definitely.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. And besides all that, this weekend, I will tell you that tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. is the Saturday Stroll. I'm inviting everybody to come over and check it out. 6 to 7, Cherry and Sunsets will be live. Then there's a set of premieres coming up at 7 p.m. Eastern. And me and Cruise Nuts will be part of it too. Tomorrow, mine's around 7:23. And I might go live after, so watch out for some links being dropping tomorrow night. Not too sure yet, but I might end up doing it. So, and also on Sunday at noon, Steve and Tina Jewel will go live from Vancouver, Canada. Also at 3 p.m., Miss Cheryl with Christmas Fun Anytime and Traveling with Think About will be on, and they are.
Correction. We're not able to do the show this weekend. Jackie is headed up somewhere else.
She has to go see her daughter.
So yeah, that'll be the week after.
Hello there. You have a replacement right here.
Okay, come on. You want to? You want to? Come on. You want to? Come on.
Replacement right here too.
No.
Sure.
Okay.
It's
So
Sunday.
it's on. It's on.
Cruising is fun anytime. And
And-
Alice Logo Studios.
Yes.
Will be on tonight to this Sunday, and they will be interviewing hopefully somebody from
Up north.
Jeremy.
Yeah, I hear you. It's her show though. It is.
Okay.
It's her show.
Jeremy doesn't even have to be there, so don't worry.
Somebody's got to produce it though, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that'll be me. I'm the producer.
Okay.
And then
It's on the schedule regardless.
that will be at 3 o'clock. Then at 5 p.m. will be Mr. McHenry and Adventures. They'll be live at 5 p.m. 6 p.m. is Silly Journeys, and 7 p.m. is Clock Family Adventures, and I believe around 9 will be Howie Cruise. So it's going to be a good lineup for Sunday.
Yeah.
I believe that Soft Oils Monash live will be late at night, around midnight, I believe it is, if I heard that right. So it should be on also. And then we'll be back Monday morning if everything goes well. So.
And Sunday is embarkation day for the muster drill.
Woohoo!
So for MSC Maravilla, Clock Family Adventures and Warmstrong Adventures will be joining
that's
me.
right.
Nice.
So
And Scott, do you know if Clock is going solo or with Ricky?
I mean, I know he's sailing with his son.
Oh, okay.
So Ricky is not on the ship with us.
Okay.
So he's sailing with his son. So I'm not sure, whatever. But so looking forward to it. Can't wait.
Hey, everybody in the community right now, Embarkation Nation only needs 336 more hours. If you could gift them some watch time, that would be so awesome. Run some of their playlists, check out their channel, and by golly, hit that subscribe button, because I know that they would appreciate your active participation. Great family from right here in the Lone Star State of
Georgia,
Texas, and they would really appreciate you.
And Jennifer, I'm gonna be sending you the link to. If I go live tomorrow night, I'm gonna send you the link so you can hook up to. Okay.
Yep.
2 hours.
And thank you guys so much for your active participation in that, and also this show. Thank you for staying with us to the very end for all the wacky shenanigans.
And I would like to thank Mike from Cruiseville.
Yeah, our special guest.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Mike, for being here. We appreciate it.
You kind of squeezed in tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks to you guys for letting me come on.
And we're gonna talk.
This is what we do.
Yeah, we're going to talk about NCL some more. I know in the months coming. So let's have you back on whenever we get closer to sailing and see what's
70
up.
days, baby. 70 days.
Yeah, man.
I'm more than willing to show up.
70 years.
So, yeah, in dog years, yes.
Right.
It'll be here before we know it.
Hey, Sherry.
And this trip is totally planes, trains, and automobiles for me. Okay. To get to I mean, I've already had my flight like rearranged 3 times by the airline that I originally booked on, right? So I had to completely abandon them. Okay. Yep. I had to completely abandon the airport that I was going to fly to Houston on. I was going to fly from Baltimore. Originally, I was going to fly from Baltimore to Hobby. Now I have to fly from I have to fly out from Philadelphia to Bush. Right. And then back, I'm flying from Bush to Newark, New Jersey. And then my wife is picking me up there, and we're spending 2 days in Woodbridge, New Jersey, and then headed back over to the Maravilla so that we can do our yacht club experience on MSC. So, but literally, like, I have to take the train to Philadelphia to fly down to Houston, Ubers and everything else. It is totally a real life planes, trains, and automobiles experience. And I am going to be vlogging it.
But we're not going to see
it unless it's on a live stream.
We're not going to see it.
I'll talk to everybody about it. How about that?
Yeah.
By the way, in 2.0,
maybe it'll be like the Buc-ee's. Maybe it'll be a one-off, like the Buc-ee's video, right? Where I'll just release it out of sequence. How about that?
And by the way, in the 2.0, I believe that June and Brady will be joining us also. So
nice.
Oh, that's wonderful. That is it's gonna be fun.
Yes.
Now it's gonna be so much fun. And let me tell you, we really won't bother you because we like to stay in the cabin and sleep. So therefore, June.
No. No.
Not in this one.
No. No, you talking about bribing my cabin steward to break my thermostat? Oh no,
nobody getting sleep.
Right, nobody's getting sleep.
You listen. I'm a rich old guy. Right? You have no idea the lengths in which I would go to get your cabin steward to make sure that you do not sleep your cruise away.
I don't even have the cabin steward come in.
I
said,
right?
You can stay
Yeah,
gone.
they're snoozing on the door.
Yes, snoozing on the door.
Whether we're there or not.
Right?
Will be. FBI, get up.
Yep.
Right? And Scott, what about the sunshine? October the 26th, 2025.
Ugh.
This is what
here's the problem. Here's the problem, right? Well, maybe, possibly, right? Because like I always cruise in October for my birthday, right? So it's a possibility.
Scott is asking. I mean, not Scott.
I know the sunshine is moving to Norfolk. So
Oh no, we won't be going to
No,
Norfolk.
that's not happening.
Because they're shutting down cruising from Charleston. And the reason they're shutting it down for two reasons. One, the people, they're building all these high-rise condos in the port area of Charleston, and the people who live there are complaining about the cruises. So much to the point where cruises right now that are going out of there cannot even make announcements. They're not even allowed to make announcements because the noise carries across the city and the people complained. So the city council passed an ordinance that the cruise lines are not allowed to make announcements. So like on embarkation and debarkation day, they're not allowed to call decks and things like that or whatever. They're not allowed to make any kind of loud announcements or anything else. Everything has to be done like in the cabins or on the TV. So, and then they're eventually going to shut it down because they want that space to build more condos and so forth. So then the Sunshine will be repositioning to Norfolk.
I won't be going to Norfolk. Your video, your vlog changed.
Yeah, that was enough.
That was enough.
Because I was stationed in Norfolk. I was ready.
Like I was all stoked about it too, because like I said, a second home of mine is Williamsburg, Virginia. That is less than an hour away. I've been to Norfolk a billion times. I love the area. It's definitely on our list of retirement locations, right? For my wife and I, we love that whole area. My family is from Virginia, but from the Shenandoah Valley, not from Southeast Virginia. But so I love it. But that's kind of one of the criterias for us. We want to be very close to a cruise port wherever we end up in retirement, so that we can cruise frequently. And Norfolk is just not going to happen for us.
Not for me.
Yep.
No.
Tampa.
And Emily has a question.
How long has Norfolk been like that?
Not me. And that's a new terminal too. But when they built that new terminal, they built it about, I don't know, like they built it's about as big as a shed.
Stop.
Like Terminal 2 here.
And he's trying to imagine a ship the size of the Magic, right?
Yep.
Which is a Dream class ship, trying to process through, that many people through a building that's no bigger than a garage. Okay? Like I swear, right? Like it was insane. Not to mention the fact that you have to park 25 minutes away and they shuttle bus you over and stuff. It's an absolute total nightmare. Again, I would probably not do it for $10,000 of onboard credit, but I might do it for a chance to sail and meet Rob. So
I would do it for $10,000.
I would, yeah. I mean, then that's 10.
I would. I would buy everything out of the shops.
Go straight to Effie.
Yeah, I'd go to Effie.
She would go to Effie.
I would go to Effie.
Yep.
No questions asked.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining the shenanigans this evening. We really appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and never ever forget, we love you and good evening.
And Mike, I leave, but they talk, so I'm leaving. Oh, we're still live.
Stay for the after party.
Yeah, stay for the after guy thing. It's a blooper. Jackie, are you here?
Yeah, that's a blooper. Good night, y'all.
See you from the Maravilla.